everybody, I'm back. So, I told you that we were going to go back to some old school stuff, and this one is very, very old school. I I think I might have heard this like years and years and years ago. I remember when I was in high school. Um, Artists such as Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, they were just starting to pop up in our area, their music. Uh, I'm from Washington State, and one thing that we found in Washington State is we usually take a little bit longer than everybody else for things to get to us. Why? I don't know. We're kind of the forgotten state up in the corner, but yeah, I'm not sure if this is one of the ones I heard because I had a boyfriend at the time that was really huge into everything. Him and his brothers were really good break dancers. The whole group that hung around, they were all break dancers, and it was a lot of fun. But there was a couple of songs I remember hearing that I just kind of heard them off in the background, and there's one of them that I have been trying so hard to remember because I really, really liked it. And to this day, I still can't figure out what it was. But I think I have heard this. So, but I need to add on to that. It's been so long ago that I don't remember much. So let's go ahead and step back into the old school and listen to La Di Da Di, Dougie Fresh, and Slick Rick. Let's go.
Okay, party people in the house. You're about to witness something you've never witnessed before. Yes, it's the original human beatbox. Dougie Fresh and his partner, the Grand Wizard, MC Ricky D, and that's me in the place to be. And we're gonna show you how we do it for 85 Kick It Live, alright? Because I got a funny feeling you're all sick of all these crap rappers biting their rhymes because they're backstabbers. But when it comes to me and my friend Doug Fresh here, there is no competition because we are the best, yeah. Finesse and press, which we prove. And y'all will realize that we are the move. So listen close so you all don't miss. As we go a little something like this. Hit it! Oh yeah. You know what? Lottie-dottie. Lottie-dottie. Lottie. Lottie. You know what? Yo, peep this. Lottie-dottie.
So this is the reason that I love old school rap. It's just so much fun. There's, yeah, they'll call something out every once in a while, but it's not like a huge beef, I'm going to kill you type crap, It's just, you have to have that ego. I mean, it's all part of hip hop, right? So anyways, yeah, it's fun. It's like for a while, it seemed like all the joy was just sucked out of rap. It's not quite as bad now. There's some fun stuff. There's some serious stuff. There's a good mix. But I miss just stuff like this. Stuff that was it was plain fun,
We like to party, we don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody, we're just some men that's on the mic. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic right for all of y'all, keeping y'all in health. Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself, cause it's cool when you cause a cozy condition and that we create, cause that's our mission. So listen to what we say, because this type of shit, it happens every day. I woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning, I gave myself a stretcher, I'm morning yawning. Went to the bathroom to wash up, had some soap on my face, set my hand upon a cup. I said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the top choice of them all? There was a rumble dumble, 5 minutes it lasted. The mirror said,
"You are, you conceited bastard."
But that's true. That's why we never have no beef. So then I washed off the soap and brushed the gold teeth. Used to have love Olay cause my skin gets pale. And then I got the files for my fingernails. Due to the night and on my behalf, I put the bubbles in the tub so I could have a bubble bath. Clean, dry was my body and here I threw on my brand new.
You know, now that I think about it, I think this has been heavily sampled, if I'm not mistaken. So obviously I've heard parts of it. I'm pretty sure I probably have heard it years ago. The voice is unmistakable, and the way that he uses his voice is unmistakable. But yeah, I think if I'm thinking correctly, it's really heavily sampled in other stuff.
Gucci underwear for all the girls I might take home. I got the Johnson's baby powder and the Polo cologne. Fresh dress like a million bucks. Threw on the ballet shoes and the fly green socks. Stepped out my house, stopped short. Oh no! I went back in. I forgot my Kango and then I dally. I ran through her. I bumped into my old girl Sally from the valley. This is a girl plays hard to get, so I said, what's wrong? Cause she looked upset. Now, what was I to do? Just crying over me and she was feeling blue. I said, don't cry, dry your eye. Here comes your mother with those two little guys. Her mean mother stepped up, said to me, hi. Looked Sally in the face and decked her in the eye. Punched her in the belly and stepped on her feet. Slammed the child on the hard concrete. The bitch was strong, the kids was gone. Something was wrong. I said, what is going on? I tried to break it up. I said, stop it, leave her. She said, if I can't have you, she can't either. She grabbed me closely by my socks, so I broke the hell out like I had the chicken pox. But she gave chase. She caught up quick. She put her finger in the face of MC Rick. She said, why don't you give me a plane so we can go cruising in my OJ? And if you give me that, okay, I give you all my love today. Ricky, 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 can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your jazzy ways. Oh, MC Rick, my love is here to stay. And on and on and on she kept on. The bitch been around before my mother's born. I said, cheer up. I gave her a kiss. I said, you can't have me. I'm too young for you, miss. She says, no, you're not. Then she starts crying. I says, I'm 19. She said, stop lying. I says, I am. Go ask my mother. And with your wrinkled pussy, I can't be your lover. To the tick-tock, you don't stop. To the tick-tick, and you don't quit. Hit it. Don't never forget, Dougie Fresh.
So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I missed that. And I think that it was all beatboxing as well, which was just phenomenal. So I'm going to keep digging, but if y'all have any suggestions for, any kind of rap is fine. Any kind of music is fine. But if you're doing rap, any kind of rap is fine. Like I said, I love the old school. I'm going to try to stay away from things that I have heard and I'm fairly familiar with, and try to focus on things that I either haven't heard for many, many, many years and don't really recall that well, or stuff that I just haven't heard at all. But anyways, yeah, that was a lot of fun. And something I keep forgetting to tell people when I do my videos is every time that I put up a video, I always put the link to the original artist content down in my description. So if you ever want to see their video and show them a little bit of love, go down and click on that link and watch their video separate from this reaction. Ultimately, that would be the best result. Anyways, had a blast. Of course, I'm dying because it's really freaking hot. So I am going to go ahead and let y'all go for the moment. Oh, wait, I am not, because I forgot. When I was doing some research, this was a long time ago. I was researching it for something else. I found information on this guy, and I kind of wanted to share it here since we're doing, old school stuff and what have you. This is arguably the first hint of rap in our history. The guy's name is Pigmeat Markham, and he was a comedian slash musician in his day, way back when in the 60s. And this was one of his acts that he did on The Tonight Show in 1968. And I just thought it would be interesting to tack it on the end of this video. So let's give it a quick listen.
Here comes the Out, hit it, boy. Hey. Yeah, he's a total swing. Just about ready to do that thing. I don't want no tears, I don't want no lies. Above all, I don't want no alibis. This judge is hip, and that ain't all. He'll give you time if you're big or small. Fall in line, or this coat is neat. Peace, brother. Pick up the judge, pick up the judge. Everyone knows and here.
So I don't think at the time they would have classified this as rap, because rap wasn't a thing then. This was just a musical comedy type thing that he would do when he would perform. But if you look back on it, it definitely sounds like rap. You know, really old rap, but it sounds like rap. Let's just finish it off real quick.
Everybody, pardon me. I'm going to Paris to stop this war. All those cats got this to me because I am the judge and you can plainly see. Lay down the law. They better not budge or I'll bust some heads because I am the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Everybody knows he is the judge. Had a chat with Ho Chi Minh. Sip rice wine and chase it with gin. I may be wrong, lest I miss my guess. I'll have us all out of this doggone mess. I sent a cable to Bob and Mac. Told them boys I was coming back. Sat right down with Rocky Nick and teach them some of these pigmeat tricks. Pick up the judge! Pick up the judge! Everybody knows he is the judge! Now come November election time, you vote your way and I vote mine. Case of a tie, the money's all spent. Vote for me, I'm your president. Pick up the judge! Pick up the judge! Everybody knows he is the judge! Now you know I am the judge.
That was just a little bit of fun I wanted to add in, because I don't think many people are aware of this gentleman. And I just thought it was an interesting little piece of history. So that's all I got for you today. If you're still hanging around with me, do me a favor, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Throw a comment down there, let me know what you're thinking. Above all, I'd love to have some suggestions for things that you would like to see me react to. I prefer to do something that I know you want to see. So I would really appreciate it if you'd do that. Also, wouldn't break my heart at all if you went ahead and subscribed. So y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.